Okay, this is a past paper question from IGCSE Cambridge International Board, June 2014. Let's solve it. It says Miguel reconciles the balance on his cash book, the bank statement. Yep, okay, complete this sentence. It says items in the cash book which do not appear on the bank statement, shown in the cash book but not into the bank statement, usually caused by what differences? Yes, answer is timing. 1 mark into the pocket. Okay, then you've given Miguel's cash book the bank column and the bank statement summary. That will always be given to you. Okay, our bank balance according to cash book is 2720 on the credit side. That means it's an overdrawn, and from the bank statement 922 debit. That means overdrawn as well, but there's a big difference. That's what we are looking for to simplify. All right, let's analyze the cash book first. This is basically AAT account from the cash book bank column, and debit and credit items given. We will follow our tick approach and update the cash book first, then bank reconciliation statement. Okay, let's start with the balances. On the credit side of your cash book, there's a balance BD given 1168 on the bank statement, so both of these are ticked off. Then I'll start with the debit of the cash book. This is in debit and credit side is out. Okay, and when it says bank statement, DR means out and CR in. Okay, let's talk about the DR on the cash book in and bank statement CR. We have sold cash sales 4216. Look for it. Yeah, I have into the bank statement, cash book, both of these ticked off. Then 3rd May, Ilias 420. Yeah, I have both in cash book and bank statement ticked. Bedroom 280. I do have. All the items I do have indeed. All right, then there is 920 from Gordon bank statement. This item is not into the cash book. I need to take into my cash book to update it. And a couple of more items, those are into the cash book but not shown into the bank statement, are your either unpresented check or amounts not yet credited. This is debit, that's why these are amounts not yet credited. Okay, we found almost all our items from the debit side in. Out now, credit of the cash book and debit from bank statement. Both of these are out. David, we paid David 3112. Let's see. Yeah, I see here the bottom bank statement, cash book ticked off. 180 vehicle repairs. Look for it. Look for it. Oh no, 180 is not. I don't see. It's not into the bank statement, so it could be our unpresented checks, which we'll take into the bank reconciliation statement. 1181, I have Edward ticked off from bank statement, cash book. 1112, yes, bank statement and cash book. 3126, Francis, this item is not there either. It's your unpresented check. And what else? I don't see any insurance is shown in our cash book. We need to take it into account. 120. One more, interest 65, not shown in your cash book, so we need to take these items into our cash book. Okay, let's start the cash book. Okay, the cash book is, we're going to start with 2720 on the credit side. Indeed, they give you a pro forma. Good. IGCSE is kind of basic. They give you all the items. You just put it in. Okay, so, oh yeah, the balance is given. So, on the debit side, we identified only one item, which is 920. Let's write it down, 920. From Gordon, 8 May, Gordon, and the figure is 920. Okay, and a couple of items. This 120 and 65 second and 6th go on the credit side. So May 2nd, let's quickly check what was that for. That's for insurance. 120 and 1 for interest. Remember it's May 6th and the figure is 65. Alright, these are the items we need to do balancing. We'll keep one gap at the top and at least one gap at the bottom to do our balance CD/BD. Alright, if you add up, you will see the credit side is bigger. 1, 2, 3 items you added up. Answer is 2905. The bigger side, you write both sides, the bigger figure. Take away 920. The balancing figure is 1985. That's your balance CD. And that's May. It's the balance CD is the 31st May? No. How do you calculate? January, February, March, April, May. Yeah, it's 31st May. And that becomes a balance BD on the other side. 1st June. Bal BD. Nothing wrong in writing Bal BD. You have given very small space. 1985. That's your balancing figure for the cash book. And that's what we start with into the bank reconciliation statement. It's a dollar sign. Balance per cash book. It's bank overdraft. Bear in mind. So it's a minus figure. 1985. Add unpresented checks less outstanding lodgement or amounts not yet credited. We have more than one. We'll take all of it. Unpresented checks from the credit side, we have 2, 180 and 3126. 180 for vehicle repair. Vehicle repair is 180. Straight down, take it here. And one more item for Francis, 3126. 3126. And then amounts not yet credited, could be couple or could be one. Let's see. There are a couple. 2132 sales. You don't need to write cash. It is sales. It's a bank column. It's a sales, money into the bank. And Charles here. Okay, Charles. Sales 2132. It's a minus. And from Charles, it's let's check it out. Yeah, every time you need to check. 111. It's also easy peasy. 111. What he's supposed to get is balance per bank statement. There are two ways of doing it. One is cash book balance. So we started with the cash book balance. We could have started with the bank statement balance, then look for the cash book balance. The same thing you do the other way around. Less on presented check, add amounts not yet credited. Okay, and the balance you're supposed to get is 922 minus, just like our bank statement figure. Okay, so that's how you do. One more question for 1 mark, which is not from bank reconciliation, it's from petty cash, but let's do it. It said Miguel also maintains a petty cash book with an impressed amount of 100. What do you mean by impressed? Like 100. Every month they start with 100 amount of money to spend towards the petty cash expenditure, which is restored at the start of each month. All right, and the 31st March, they have a voucher petty cash for 66. They spend 66 pound. They're left with 44. So calculate the amount of that chief cashier gave to the petty cashier on 1st of April. What about they spent That's the money been given from the chief cashier to the petty cashier. How much they spent? Yes, 66, and that's been given 66. That's your answer 1. Okay, hope it helps. Keep watching our videos. Ask for any request video. We'll make it for you. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.